Beautiful Derbyshire on a lovely windy lockdown afternoon. Who's that? That looks like a police officer. No, it's not. It's walkers. Shit myself then for a moment. So we're out on the ECOROCKET. There she is. Back wheel is a bit knackered at the moment through giving her a bit of a tash in. Just got a 19-inch rim on the way. Re-spoke it out. But I wanted to ask if anybody's got any experience with this particular e-bike frame. As you can see down there on the swinging arm, the brackets are a little bit bent, so when you swing the pedals round, it's catching them. No, I don't think it was like that when I got it. Obviously, if someone could help us out with that, great. Like I say, I've got some new rims on the way. I'm going to upgrade the battery. It's got a 60-volt battery in at the moment, 120 amp BMS. It does about 30 miles an hour, but the acceleration on it's awesome. It's got a Kelly KLS 7218S controller, which I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade everything. I think I'm going to upgrade the motor to a QS, Saberton controller 72150, upgrade the battery 72 volts. This is just tip of the iceberg, this really, but it is fantastic for getting out up here. The Derbyshire hills. Just tweak the suspension so she feels good. The only problem with these frames, what you find, I don't know if anyone else finds it, but the seat, you have to have the seat really high, you know, to get a decent stretch on your legs. So I don't think they're designed for actually pedalling, but yeah, it's can be a bit of a challenge. But I didn't actually even know that this was here, to be honest. Come down through a gate down there, through the car park, off the trail, come through a field, got a nice little bench there. And you've got a nice little bench over there. And I'm just about to sit down now, listen to a bit of Bob Marley, have a drink, chill out for half an hour. I'm a little lad all day, drove me absolutely insane. Lockdown, thank you very much. Rather be at work, selling cars, making pennies. But anyway, guys, this is my ECOROCKET. I don't know if anybody's got an ECOROCKET out there. Hit me up if you have. I don't know what sort of system you're running, whether it's the same system. When I actually read about the bike, it was advertised. I thought it was getting rock shocks. I thought it was getting a 40 mile per hour bike. Yeah, and as I got it, I've had major problems as well. Bike took ages to come. Then the battery took even longer to come because he said he was waiting for a BMS, which just took the piss really, because they had half a bike, I had a battery. It had already been months since I'd ordered the bike, which was pretty disappointing really, considering I spent like £4,000 on it. Then basically what happens now is I take the bike out, I open the throttle up and the power cuts off. So I spoke to the guy who bought the bike from in Austria, and they basically said it's probably a faulty BMS. So obviously for me to send the batteries from the UK to Austria, him to sort it out, for him to send it back is going to take forever. So I think I've found a guy now who's going to look at the battery. It's got 30Q cells in it, Samsung, upgrade the BMS, upgrade the battery from a 14S 10P to a 20S 10P. That's what my goal is anyway. And probably upgrade the controller and make sure I've got plenty of amperage. But like I say, I had absolute nightmares with getting the bike, correspondence from the actual company itself. I'm not slating them obviously, you know, because it's over the seas and whatnot, and once you've done the sale you're supposed to bike off, and half the time I don't want to know. But when you spend that sort of money, it's a bit disappointing, especially when I've had umpteen amount of different little niggles with it and stuff like that, which I'm not a moaner, to be honest. I just crack on. But when you take a bike out and you open the throttle and you want to go up some hills and whatnot, and it's cutting out with power, and you know, and it only does 30 miles an hour when you thought it did 40, when you just sold a bike that you had a high power cycle from California bike that did over 43 miles an hour on a straight with me on it. Absolute piss take. So I got on this, ripped it back, power cut out. Anyway, felt the gush on it, because if you tweak it and you learn how to play the throttle, it's going to be all right. But it's got a little cheap display on it. you know, this is actually the second one it's had on it, because a bit of water gets in there, or you go out on a rainy day and they just break, and they're about £6 or something like that on eBay, Amazon. So it's just, I thought it was going to come with a nice display, to be honest. But it's got D&M forks on it, USD 8s. I've got my Gore MT5 brakes on it, which are actually sweet, work a treat. The actual throttle is a full twist throttle. I'm not going to open it up here because really I can't be arsed. And it's got the burner RP2S D&M rear shock, cheap nasty crank, which is all getting changed. Same again with the rear cassette, just a cheap, probably a £5-6 cassette. We upgrade it, get it nice and running nice and smooth. But like I say, I've got some wheels on order, getting the tyres done, bit of an ongoing project. Hit me up if you've got an ECOROCKET or something similar. Obviously, if you want to get a chat going, message us below. If you live anywhere near the Derbyshire Dales and you've got one of these type of bikes, it would be absolutely awesome if you could hit us up, mate, and we'll see where we can go. Or I don't know if you smoke, but I'm a smoker, not a drinker, so what we could do is hit the hills, sit down, nice little place like this, half an hour, a bit of tunage on. Oh mate, this is like my escape. You just got to get out and do it, brother. Get away from the family life just for half an hour, well, 3 or 4 if we can help it. But anyway, yeah, and like I say, if you've got any questions, let us know. If you've got an ECOROCKET yourself, make sure you hit us up, because I want to know what system you're on, whether you're running 72 volt, is it, what controller you're on, what sort of setup you're on, did you buy it from the shop, was it standard like that, etc. But anyway, catch up with you soon, guys, and that.